Hello, hello. Hope you can hear me okay. Oh, where's my avatar? Ah, that's it. Got it now. Well, everybody, hold on to come into comments. I'll just say hello. I know there's a few streams going on as we speak, so we might be a wee bit quieter tonight. I actually don't mind. So we can have a wee chat. Dave Kimber, good to see you as normal. Craftastic, hello, lovely Irish friend. Diamond Eyes, yeah. Hello, girl, how are you? Another very good friend of mine. Julie A. Oh, you're electric. Is that storms, Julie? Is it because of the storms? Oh, we actually had a very bad storm last night, but today it wasn't bad. It was quite nice, actually. Candy Kisses, hello, my friend. I think I seen Sagacious and Shalimar. Valerie, hello, another Irish friend. Hey, Burnt Popcorn, love that name. 1-800 Fraudbusters. I have a video I hope to play of yours tonight, if that's all right. KNS, Sandra C. Oh, you are Sandra, and thank you. Hey, Bedtime. Kindness for All. We definitely needed kindness for all this week, didn't we? Hi, Tina. Kelly, how are you? Milan. JD, another Irish friend. SA, hello, love. I hope you're doing all right, SA. Dippity-doo-da, dippity-day. Sassy Bones. Brandy. Oh, Sandra Louise at Mama Two's place. Good afternoon or good evening from me. And, oh, hold on. Oh, just had a coughing fit there. Well, what a week this has been. Oh my God. Lots to talk about. There's been quite a lot that's went down. And I've been away. Well, not away, just over the border. And so I haven't really seen everything that's happened, but I've seen, let's just say, the run up and everything to it. Hold on one moment, peeps. Jasper's just at my feet. Of course, you know, when you start doing something, it's when he's like a child, a dog, child. They actually demand your attention. Hello, GMD or Gina. Oh, after party at your house, Kelly. Oh. And yeah, that's fine. Just got them there. So, where do we start? First of all, I hope Sally Ann is recovering well and that she comes back fighting strong. Hey, Memphis Mama. And with no drama at all, because it's just been too much, really. And this is where this is where we've ended up. Somebody was very distressed on Friday. That was a run-up of all that happened this week. And, not only was it distressing to Sally, but it was very distressing for everybody looking on and listening to that. And I hope that, well, I've certainly taken something away from it. I don't know how yous are feeling, but I've got a lot of emails that were sent to me. Hi, Fiona. And a lot of very upset people. Should I have went this far? No. Hi, Helen. course it shouldn't. But, you know, I don't want to trigger any more people than was triggered on Friday. And, you know, Deputy Do, you see, this is why, you know, I actually get accused of being wishy-washy and sitting on the fence, and I'm all right with that. But yeah, you know, she should have been ignored. This is my opinion. And I also get that when somebody's going at you and going at you and going at you, hey, I say you're more than welcome. It's very hard not to go back at that person. I get that. Because we all have a cut off. And it's easy for other people that's not in it to say, well, do this and do that. And we can all sit back and, you know, what is it, Monday morning quarterback? And I just wish it hadn't happened. And you're right, Dull, your Sparkle. And I did probably see this coming as well. But no, well, no, I didn't actually. I didn't see Friday coming. No, I didn't. I'm not going to lie, I didn't. That was shocking. I think a lot of us has been shocked. And yes, Helen, I'm going to go over that. Actually, that is very disturbing. I just saw that earlier on Granny's channel. And yeah, we're going to have to talk about that too. You know, where is our community? You know, Dave said something the other day, and, you know, Dave, you got it. You nailed it. Is this what it's going to be about? Is this, you know, people go in real life? There's been everything this week. I've seen it from, oh my God, like from private investigators to this. You know, what's it all about? And I don't know about you, but for me, I've been like, I think I've had enough of this shit. Yes, Candy, I will be talking, my love. Yeah. You know, I've heard a lot of people's tears this week. And Jude, you've been absolutely fantastic. You know, I'm going to give it. There's been some people that have been fantastic, and you've been a fantastic support to everyone. And Helen, every one of you have been great. Hey, Andrea, Mum. Yeah, you know, you are a ride or die, and that's what we love about you. And you have always given full support, no matter what channel you're in. And you certainly gave it all last week. And I know we all appreciate you for it. Yes, Helen, she is. Jude is the best. Jude is straight down the line. No shit with her. It is what it is. And maybe that's what we should all be like. Just say it as it is. But I know each and every one of us want nothing more for Sally to come back. But I'm going to say this. She can't come back to what was left on Friday. Things have got to change. Sally is very talented at crafting. I mean, you've all seen her work. She has an Etsy store. And I'm going to say there's not another crafter like her. She can do from making jewellery to burning etching pictures. Oh my God, I actually don't know what more she can do. She does everything. Very, very talented. You know, Sassy, that's something else I'm going to talk about. There's a lot I'm going to talk about. I'm just kind of running up to it, actually. Hey, Savannah. Yep, Savannah is another great support. You were there last week. And I know that you girls have had it tough. And I also know that you girls are going to be looking out for Sally Ann. And when she comes back, she can't come back into drama. It just can't happen. Who, you know, are we going to end up again? Because it's going, if this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, tit for tat, this is what's going to happen each and every time. And it just gets too much. You know, you've had CJ. CJ was in bits the other day. In bits. You know, she didn't get any sleep. She was wondering what the hell was happening, what a certain live was going to be about. You know, what happened? YouTube is meant to be fun. Hey Billy Sunday. It's just gone crazy. You know, I'm going to talk about one person, but I'm not going to really spend much time on him because, again, I'm not going to go back and forth. Oh, Iva, hey girl, you're so right there. You need a tough skin. You've a tough out skin, and I've an out skin like a rhino, as I say. But not everybody's like that. Not everybody's got that tough skin. And even those that have got the tough skin, it's hard. It's hard sometimes to fight off the blows. Let's be honest, it is. And we don't maybe sometimes fight them off as much as we want to. But I'm going to talk about what happened last night. Hey, Charlie. No, there isn't kindness for all. I agree with you. No humanity on here. And Kelly, yeah, you better than anyone know. And your skin, girl, must be pretty hard by now. Kelly's one of those people. Kelly is probably one of the, you know, if you went into her channel and she was up there chatting, talking about what she really loves doing, which is her, you know, relationships, family dynamics, everything like that. But when she needs to, she can just switch it up and go for it. But that takes a toll out of people too. Of course it does. And you're right, Milan. Yeah. Yeah. You know, right, last night, I was over, as you know, I'm a mod for CJ. And CJ said that she was popping over to Brittany's because Lycan was up. And Lycan, obviously, has his version of the story. I went over, and the reason I went over was because I am a member of Brittany's channel. I like Brittany. And hey, Tracy. I know, Tracy. Hey, girl, I know. I've seen you this week, and I know you're not happy. You're not happy at all. And I get it. I totally get it. But sadly, this is what it's going to be. This is what we've got and what we've got to deal with. So it's up to us how we do deal with it. Do we go back and forth or do we ignore her? For me, I would say ignore, because we're not going to get anywhere. Honestly, I can't see you getting anywhere. And all it does is cause people to be angry, upset. And there's no winner. No winner in this. But as I say, I went over 1 minute, sort the dog out. Because, as I say, I like Brittany and I like her chat. I like all the girls over there. That hasn't changed and it won't change. But Deputy do, you see, girl, I get it as well. That's what I'll talk about that as well. I get that. He was obviously telling his version of what happened or what went down on Friday. And what I wanted to say to Brittany, I wanted her not to believe me, but to make sure she's seen the other version of what was going down. Because there is always two versions. We all know that. I did go in to try to speak to Brittany, and I did get speaking to her, but she was driving, so she couldn't really hear a lot of what was going on. And Lycan likes to call us Karens. I really don't give a shit. Call me a Karen. I don't care. But the only Karen up there last night was him. He can't control his emotions. He cannot take criticism at all. At all. Right? This is the last time I'm going to be speaking on him. After this, that's it. He's blocked from this channel. Because what he said about the R and everything, no, not having that. Absolutely not. The messages I got this week would have broke your bloody heart. And I mean that. He's no manners. And he can say that it's, oh, come back, all that there. Yeah, that's bad manners. He was the one that was raising his voice, shouting, swearing, couldn't keep control of his emotions. I triggered him. He can say I didn't, but listen back. We all listened to it. He was triggered. I really don't care what he thinks of me. I don't give a shite. And again, after tonight, I won't be speaking on him. But I knew I had to speak on this today. Now, I did speak to Brittany today, and we had a chat, and it was great. Who Brittany or who anybody is friends with on here is none of my business. Just because they're friends with somebody that I don't want nothing to do with. Again, that's up to them. It's none of my business. I'm friends with people that others don't like. But you know what? I'm actually good friends with people. And we have what you would say my enemy nearly would be their best friend. But we just don't talk about it. We don't bring that person up at all. And it works. Yeah, Memphis Mama. Yep, absolutely. Now, I will say, if he respects Brittany and likes her, obviously enjoys her friendship, he'll not bring that shit in there and start talking about people or start talking about me or this one or that one. Do it in his own channel. I don't give a shite. I do. Hold on, my love. I'll drop my email. Say what you want about me, but do it in your own channel. Don't bring it in to other people's channels. It's not fair. It really isn't fair. Tracy, and that's, here, look, girl, that's all right too. That's your choice. We can all support who we want. And I would never tell anyone, if you go into that chat, you can't come into my chat. No, I'm not going to do that. Because we're going to end up like Natasha. And I have a few clips actually about that to play later on. Hey, Melissa Jade, how are you? And as I say, I'm going to talk. I've talked about it tonight. I'm not going to be bringing him up again. Honestly, I don't want to. I've no interest in talking about him. Anybody else, they can do and talk whatever they want. But all it is giving people back and forth, back and forth. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I spoke to him last night. He showed what he was. That's fine. Me and Brittany had a chat today, and it's good. It's grand. I'm not anybody's judge or jury who they're friends with. It's none of my business. Hey, Nikki Bo. It's good to see you, girl. I hope you're all right, Nikki Bo. I'm glad you're in. I appreciate everyone that comes into my chats. And I'm glad that we can have a wee chat tonight. Oh, Sassy Bones, I've got a few clips I'm going to play. That's what I don't want to end up like. We don't want to be like that. If I see you in there, don't, you know, I'm not doing that. I can't do that. Now, that's okay for me to say that. That's me. Other people have boundaries, and everybody's entitled to their own boundaries, right? Now, you know, my boundaries is different than someone else, and you're allowed to set them. You know, we don't all have to be the same. I have boundaries that I just will not, you know, I won't change my mind on. Other people might be like, oh, sure, you know, but that's me. That's me. And we're all right to do that. That's a good thing about being on here. We can make our own choices. But you make sure that you make them for you, not because you've been told to do it. We've all got individual thinking. We all have our own opinions. Now, something that I did, and I'm going to bring up here, and it is about Mrs. P. I don't talk about Mrs. P. But what I heard tonight, it's not good. I'm going to play a clip, and it's actually about liking. So if you can bear with me 1 wee minute. Louise, yeah. It's crazy. It's bloody crazy on here. Mrs. P shared something tonight that she maybe shouldn't have shared. I'll just play it. I did actually see the photograph and I was like, God, that's my Karen coming out of me. My Irish Karen. But I'm all right with that. Hold on, I'll see if I can get it. I'm telling you, you'll have to bear with me. I'm not the best at all this. Oh, JD, didn't she? And he was sitting like, what the frick? Like, what am I going to say? He tried to cover up. It's bad. I don't care. There's no way anybody can think this is okay. This is bad. I actually saw the photograph and I'm just like, what the fuck? I'll say it. What the fuck would you be sending that to that woman for? And the reason he sent that to her was to trigger Sally Ann. See, this is the problem. This is what's happening behind the scenes. It's not only just Mrs. P. There's other people influencing this and egging this on. Right, hold on. This is from Angela's Clips and Giggles. She is a brilliant channel and she's growing really fast. If somebody could drop her link, I really would appreciate it. Sagacious, are you in here, girl? Are you eating your pizza? I don't know if I have any mods in here. That's all right, Diamond Eyes. Gotcha. I think I have. Have I? Yeah. There's any mods in here? I'm not sure there is, but I know there's a lot. No problem. I'm sure there'll be somebody will pop in. Right, here we go. Hopefully this will come up okay for you. I'm telling you, I think I'm all alone in here. Not a mod, not anybody about. There's been a couple of streams going, and that's probably why. But I actually don't mind. I think you saw my wee reg. Oh, Sagacious, I thought you'd left me, girl. I was on my own. Sagacious has not missed one live stream of mine. Always been here. Hello, Jan. Right, let's see. Now, there's no problem, Jan. Hey, Small Town Jill. Jan, I'm going to be playing some clips, so I'm not sure whether you want to be here for this. So I know you'll be watching. Hello, Chris C. Good to see you. And Small Town Jill, really good to see you, and girl. Hope you're doing all right. Okay, now the photograph isn't on this. I actually saw the photograph on another channel. And I'm not a prude. I know I'm middle-aged. I'm a granny. I'm not a prude. But Jesus, to send this to Mrs. P for her to put up to trigger Sally. Right, here we go. Share screen. And this is Angela's Clips and Giggles. Please make sure and give her a sub. Her channel's really good, up and coming. Hey, Mary. And this is Mrs. P letting the cat out of the bag. She had to get it out. She said she obviously didn't feel good about it either. Hey, Tara with Trisha. A very explicit pornographic picture, Trisha. And it was explicit. And I'm not a prude. But if I got sent that picture, I'll tell you. Oh, right. Hopefully you see this. I'll put this up. Do you hear that? This has been eating away at her, right? No sound! Oh, shit. Right, I'm going to have to go back out. Oh, for God's sake. Right, okay, here we go. Share screen. I'm glad yous are here to keep me right. Right, hopefully this will work.
Again, I talked privately with Lycan through Messenger outside of YouTube. And when Sally started in and was going on this rant and so forth, again, this has really been eating away at me. Lycan messaged me with a pretty explicit photo and said to me, put this up on your community wall, let Sally see it, and then take it down immediately. And then all of a sudden Sally sees it and she starts calling me, oh, Mrs. P, what a nasty little dirty hussy you are. And the photo came from Lycan. He messaged me with it on Messenger and told me just to do it long enough to get her attention.
Thank you for ratting me out, Mrs. P. Dirt. Yeah. Thanks for that.
Well, like I
you know
said,
what? Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it, Mrs. P. Look, I knew that Mrs. P. Hold on, Mrs. P. Hold on. I knew Mrs. P couldn't keep a secret, so I'm owning it. Yes, motherfucker. I gave Mrs. P that photo to put on her community wall to try to porn bomb your ass because you were just stalking her community page, harassing her for hours on end. So yeah, motherfucker. I gave her that shit and like, Mrs. P, post this shit. Post that motherfucking shit and get her shit taken down.
But again, people have been coming at me about it and asked me.
Well, hello everybody coming in. Good to see us all. It's a granny raid, I think. Wow, I did see the picture. I seen it on Granny's channel. I actually thought I was gonna. I didn't see it when it happened. I don't watch Mrs. P, right? Not interested. Not going back and forth. I actually thought it was something like a boob picture or something, right? No, it wasn't. It certainly wasn't a boob picture. It was explicit. And I was like, this was sent to someone that he claims is vulnerable and disabled. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Jesus. You know, honestly. Now, I'm going to bring up Save Robbie. I'm not going to talk about Save Robbie, right? I have an issue with Lycan, and he is blocked from this channel. And he won't be in here. But I'm not going to talk about Robbie, right? And I hope you respect that. It's not that. Hey, Laurie's Life. I'm going to be honest. There's a lot of things have been said back and forth. And honestly, hey, Mama knows best. I just don't want to get into that. Honestly, I don't. I have an issue with Lycan. Hey, Granny's watching. All the fun has arrived. We just played the clip of Mrs. P admitting about the porn pic. Wow. Blows my mind. Actually blows my mind. Hey, Froggy. I'll say hi to a few people. Let's see. Wyoming Adventures. Jeep or Jeep Girl. I recognise all Granny's ones as well. Christine. At One Red Rose. Laura Lulu. I think I've got everybody. If I haven't, I'm sorry, but I'll catch you, I'm sure, up. BL, Angie Brooks, Jill. Oh, I see somebody in there that's... The problem is what we see in StreamYard isn't actually what you actually see in chat. We're all a bit delayed. Hey, Brandy. It's just been bloody crazy. But I was shocked at... Hey, Misty Lee. It's not Misty Lee. I can't say her name. Tam Misty. Oh, you knew this, Melissa Jade. You see, hey, Jen Koval, I haven't watched everything. But I didn't know that. I didn't even see that picture. Obviously, Sally and CJ and everybody would have seen that picture, but I didn't see it because I just didn't watch it. But Jesus, that's bad. That was pretty bad. And as I say, call me a Karen, whatever the hell you want, but no, that shouldn't have been sent to her. Well, yeah, you were able to assume. Melissa, you know something? I'm a bit green and I'm starting to learn. I'm British Chippy. Love that name. Tree Helper. The Scoop with Barb. See, these are all coming in now. I knew rightly there was lives going on. I missed the other lives. Roddy, Mama. But as I say, he is blocked. I do see you, Irvin. He is blocked from this channel. And I'm going to go back to ignoring him because I don't want to do a back and forth with him either. People know that who I support. My friends know who I support, and they'll always have my support. You missed, oh no, you didn't miss it. I didn't show that. I haven't got the picture. You're right, small. See, this is, but could somebody explain to me why? Is it because Ocean's daughter, hello love? Was it because they wanted Sally Ann to show it on her stream, so then they could report for sexual conduct, or not conduct, sexual? Would that have been it? Yes, bedtime. Right. Okay. Right. Got you. So if I pulled up somebody's community post and that picture flashed up, report it from you. Oh my God. They wanted to take her down. Right. For a strike. That's bad. I don't agree with that. I don't think any of us agree with that. You know, we can't say that, you know, if you're going to say you're there to protect Mrs. P, well then why would you send her something like that? You know, that's just not good. I mean, let's be honest. Sure, they know she couldn't keep anything. Oh, enjoy yourself, Nikki Bo. Have a great time at the beach, girl. You know, I think I would just get too tired. It could have got her bloody channel taken down. Both of them. Hey, Broken Justice. Well, you know, Mary, she actually was the one that said, I just want to get this out. I want to tell, you know, the truth in this. And you're right. You know, he doesn't care, Laurie. And, you know, and I feel bad about these awards. I know I've said it, and I'm going to say it again. CJ, God love her, has taken all the blame for this. But I have said, I am 50% responsible, right? Now, if we had known that it was going to lead to all this, oh my God, I'm telling you, I know people maybe don't agree with it, but we could have maybe added her in to something, and it would have saved all this bloody heartbreak. Oh, Froggy, his face was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? But you know, JD, I have to say, CJ got all the blame for this. I am 50% responsible. Come at me. She's got it all. And I felt bad about that. And you're right, Jude. It couldn't have been a voting system. It could have only been like a, you know, like one of those lifetime achievement awards. Yeah. But yeah, you're right. Yeah. Remy, do you know if she didn't win the category or win by a long shot, she would have reacted the same. Hold on to highlight this. Yeah, and you know something? Granny that night, I thought done brilliant. She had suggested to her, look, I'll take you to another community, see what's what, maybe crafting. But no, that wasn't going to go down. Absolutely not, it wasn't. And that was why she was turned on. Just another troll, hello. But we had a great night that night, and I have to say, I really enjoyed doing it. Once everything kind of calms down, we're going to do the People's Choice. And it'll probably be another drama fest, but we're still going to do it. We're still going to do it. I'm just looking here to see. I think I've went through everything that I really wanted. There was a few. Candy kisses, yes. Are you here, Candy? You still in the chat, love? people really do, I have to say this, look after your mental health. YouTube is not worth it. And I'm not going to say, oh, it's just YouTube, because it does leak into your offline. Of course it does. It's not maybe just as easy for some people to close that laptop down and forget about it. It's not. Hey, Ginger, how are you? Laurie, do you want to come up for a chat? I'll drop the link. I've actually got a pin screen. I'm all sorted out. If anybody wants to come up for a wee chat, I would love to have you. Copy. I'll print this here. Did I see Candy Kisses? Yep, got it now. You see, the problem is, yeah, anybody entertaining him is as bad. You know what? Look, but Laurie, who are we to say? Who am I to say? Right? Oh, there's Laurie. Laurie, is that you? Or will I put my pin screen on? Has Laurie? Laurie, I can't tonight.
Yeah. So we were all on Granny's. I was on Granny's stream.
This is what I think. What did I miss?
Yeah.
I knew there was lives going on, but mine was scheduled.
You did miss loads, to be fair.
Right, go on.
No.
What was happening?
Granny was playing a lot of like and soul videos.
Oh.
They were cringy.
Were they?
Very, very cringy. Morpheus, fungi.
Oh my God. Oh, he did replay. Yeah, he did. Absolutely, he did.
So he started the live on his like Legion. And then because Granny was about to strike him, he went over to this other account. Can't remember the name of it. But yeah.
Hey, Toxicity. And he says we're Karens.
And we're
meant to be Karens.
Yeah.
Can't control our emotions. It's bloody him.
He is the biggest Karen I've ever met on YouTube. Cries over everything. He's supposed to be a man. Grow some balls, Lycan.
Yep.
Grow some balls.
So he only actually started to stream Granny because she was showing his old videos.
Yeah. I don't know if I wasn't sure if he'd already sort of like planned it, scheduled it or anything, but yeah, he was live streaming. And it was Granny's, it was a members only live, so that's a strike straight away.
Oh, shite. Shite.
So he closed, got rid of that live, and I went live on this other channel that he's got and was streaming. And you had the same old sort of
shite.
The same people in there, pesky, like the little lost dog running around after him like some pathetic, you know. Oh, Lycan, notice me. I'm here, Lycan.
I think her hate for Granny is overtaking everything.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not healthy. I mean, I don't like Dorothy. She's the one person I can say on here I really do not like. But I'm not going around attacking everyone. Hey, Megan VR. Attacking everyone.
Yeah, he's got about 3 or 4, hasn't he?
It's crazy. Absolutely bloody crazy.
I can't remember the name of it. Some cola something account. It's not Lycan in their channel name. Because he's got his After Dark one, hasn't he? And then he's got
loads.
Which he swapped them over. He swapped the names over.
I don't know why you need more than one channel anyway. Well, no, you need a backup. Hey, B plus.
I've had loads of like alts in the past. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're not broadcasting. Yeah, alts is different though, Laurie. Like an alt is an alt. But if you're setting up channel after channel after channel and broadcasting, I don't know why. Maybe there's a reason for it. I don't know what it
the
is.
thing is, you'll just lose them all. What if you ever get? Hi, Dave. Hi, Delaney. Hi, Mama Knows Best. Hi, everybody in the chat. Sorry. Hi, Jeep. He'll just lose them all. He'll lose them all, like all of them. Like, so it's just stupid. If he's going to stream, then he's going to get struck.
Yeah, because I know Vivian, she's been struck quite a lot of times, apparently.
She needs to stop.
Oh, she's been kicked out.
Oh, out of NC, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Betwog weren't happy about that.
I actually put up a video today, and it's Dorothy's in it, Vivian's in it, Wog's in it, and it's all kind of like how it all clicked in last night.
What you have?
Yeah, I can put it on in a wee minute. It's actually quite good.
Yeah.
I think.
Yes, kindness for all. He is.
Whiskey's been put in this situation too many times, and he's out.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Poor old Wog. What are you going to do? Where's your queen now?
No, well, he's with the queen. He's kicked.
Oh, he's got rid of Vivian.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he's still kissing Natasha's ass.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
See, I always thought that him and Vivian were a thing, but then I was told that no, he's got another girlfriend. Did you hear that? Did you hear that live where he was begging it off Mandy C?
Oh yeah, but he was trolling.
That's what he does. I was like, what the fuck? He was screaming. It was like really sad. Like I was like, what are you doing? Yeah, we can go to a concert or something. I was like, shut up.
I'm just putting on slow mode. Is it 5 seconds is okay for slow mode?
Yeah. Hi, JD.
I have no idea.
Hi, Jones.
Let me see. Are you wanting to watch this video of mine?
Yes.
And it's good because it explains everything that went down yesterday.
Hi, Bedtime Clown.
With everybody.
Remy. That analogy is funny. She's the cold sore.
Oh my God. Remy, that's exactly what it is.
Hi, Bob. Hi, Mary. Hi,
you're here. Don't worry, Candy Kisses. I see you.
Hi, Candy, darling.
I'm going to talk about your wee situation later. I don't know, Deputy Do. I think we all know the reason why.
Sorry if I've not said hello to everybody. Hi, Shalima. Or Shalimar. I don't know how to pronounce. Still can't get my head around that. I say one thing. Hi, Megan VR.
I call her Shalimar. Hold on to get this.
Am I echoing? Am I still echoing?
No, you're not. No.
Oh, have I stopped? She's married, isn't she? His new bit of fluff.
Is she?
Yeah. I was told she was married. She's a married woman.
Wow.
Not whiskey. Someone about lichens.
Oh.
Why
would you even admit? Why does people even admit that? If you're going to be doing these sort of things, why would you admit that?
Hi, fantastic.
Why would you admit that you're married? Is what I'm saying.
I know.
You would keep that quiet, wouldn't you?
You just don't go with someone else's.
Well, you would just
man or woman.
Well, you would if you were. You wouldn't admit it. You
I
wouldn't
know.
bloody admit it.
Yeah, I know. It's a bit shitty. Hi, social media.
Is Megan okay? I know she's been upset.
Oh, poor B plus. Just getting it shit. Hi, Spooky. Hi, Ocean's Water.
I did see some of those emails.
Hi, Angie Brooks. Really? They're really bad.
Just what she had put out. B, do you know who that is? Do you know who's been sent that? Because they are really, really nasty. Right, Laurie, if you can mute, then hopefully we won't have an echo.
Okay.
Here we go. Another one bites the dust.
But what the fuck happened today with Vivian? I am so sick of her and her
Don't
wishing.
even get me on
Yes.
that.
How
That
do you?
happened while I was doing
I know you did
makeup
good.
sale, and
I know.
oh, I don't know. I don't know what Vivian's game is, because at this point, that's exactly what it is.
It is. It's all games. Like, what does she stand for? You can't say you support Natasha and then you have the man who violated her children. Like, there's no.
And for those who don't know what happened, Vivian had Lycan in her channel today, and told him he was welcome because she was playing his videos.
Well, she was hate bonding today. That's oops. Natasha got dropped off by mistake.
Why does it have to be fucking YouTube content?
Well, no. You can't go there, honey. No, don't. No. You made this YouTube content for the second time. You've put me behind the fucking 8 ball with everybody else. All right? You left us dragging her ass, and you shit on me and everybody else. Because why? Go ahead, Viv, because you felt liberated, right? So I have every right on my channel to discuss this with my friends, subs, and fucking members that got dumped on. Not only by you, but also by all the fucking people that infiltrated your fucking side chats and dumped on your mods that you had. It was fucking horrific. So I don't need to use you for content. Don't act like I'm a stranger. But I have every right to give my fucking opinion and my perspective on what my close friend has done 2 times in a fucking month. Anyways, I don't know. Natasha, would you like to speak on this?
I just have a couple things that I want to say.
Okay.
First and foremost, Vivian, what you just said about you wanting to speak to Lycan about the diary.
I didn't say that. Oh yeah, I did say that. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Well, I can't remember exactly, but there was a time when I unblocked him, and I said like, and I unblocked you, and I dropped the link.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
That was the point. I don't remember the perspective of that.
Well, you've already said that. But the reason I came up here is, number one, is it is not your place nor anyone else's to speak to him about that. It's nobody's business but mine, and I don't want it brought back up. Secondly, what you did today showed me just exactly who you are. You don't care about anybody from my community. You know, I gave you a second chance. I've given you how many chances? After the crap that you've said and done about and to me, I have given you chance after chance after chance. And then you get up here with some lame ass excuse that you don't want to silence people. Lycan, of all people, are you freaking kidding me? You were 1,000% disrespectful to every person in your chat today, especially the people that mod for you. You treated them like absolute shit. And my community has been nothing but good to you. Nothing but good. Hell, you got a whole damn new makeup wardrobe from my community. Free. Because they did the same thing that I did and followed my lead and welcomed you in and were nice to you and felt sorry for you because you said you didn't have the funds to buy makeup. So they bought you everything that you possibly said that you wanted or could want. And then you turn around and treat my entire community like this. It was a huge slap in the damn face to every person in my community who has thought you were their friend and who helped you. And then you have the audacity to get your ass up here on his panel and give these lame ass excuses about somebody being silenced. You should have remained silent because all that you have done tonight is make yourself look like a huge asshole. And that's all I had to say.
Oh. Hold on. So that's Vivian.
What the
Gonski.
fuck was that? You just scared the shit out of me. That was scary. Scary bitch.
So Vivian's gone, that's for sure. Now, Noodle Mash was brought back after kind of like being told who she could have and who she couldn't have on her channel.
Wow, that's nice.
It's crazy.
I mean, it's like, fuck off.
Yeah. Have who you want on your channel. But obviously, there's rules and there's regulations with her. It's crazy.
Well, I have to tell you that I had an email today.
Oh.
Well, I get emails off this woman in the old community. She has little digs at me about CJ and stuff. And I called her a shit stirrer. I messaged her and called her a shit stirrer because she was in Robbie's All Icons the other day. Robbie's. And she was shit stirring about CJ basically. And I pulled her up about it. Anyway, the last message I got off, the last email I got off her today, which I hadn't read for hours, was, come on Marie's live now. And I'm like, why the fuck would I want to go on her live? Do you know what I mean? I am CJ's friend. Why the fuck would I go on her live? I mean, what kind of fucking setup is that?
Well,
I
why would you?
never, ever talk bad on CJ.
No. And neither would I.
And I would, if I went up on that panel, I would rip them all a new arsehole. I would fucking tell them all what a bunch of fucking sneaky, snaky, fucking two-faced bastards they've been. How dare they?
I know. As if you were going to go up and sit
Come
and
on,
talk.
Marie's live. I was like, fuck off.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Wow. Got what I mean? Me and CJ and Barkate are fine. We don't need
Of course you are.
them in our lives.
Of course you are. That'll not change because you're tight.
Mm.
And that's, you know, and I'm the same. You've got friends that go back, way back. That'll never change.
Mm.
Never, ever change. You know where your loyalty is. And that's what you need to know.
My besties.
Yeah. And I've made new friends along the way that I really appreciate.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I've met you and I've met CJ.
Yeah.
Coming up to a year. We've never had bad words against us.
No.
With each other, we haven't.
No.
We've always got on really well. But
never. We've never ever had a fallout. We've never had words.
And I wouldn't have anybody say anything about you. I just wouldn't.
No.
And I wouldn't say anything about you publicly.
Exactly. Same.
You know, I was saying earlier, in case Brittany missed this, as we know, I went over to Brittany's last night. I did have a chat with Brittany today, and we've got it sorted out. And I've said this, and I mean this with everybody, not just Brittany, or I mean this all around the board, right? For me, I don't care who anybody's friends with, but liking it is blocked from here, right? He won't be in here. That's it. After tonight, I won't be talking about him. I'm not going to go back and forth, Laurie, because I'm not interested. I'm going to be honest. But I get if other people want to do it. They've every right to do that. Of course they have. I mean, hell, I go back and forth with Dot, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's got that one person that they'll go back and forth with. Let's be honest, we do. We all have that one person. Or maybe two people.
I'm just at the point now, like obviously obviously you noticed that obviously when I was ill, I wasn't about as much.
No.
And even after I got better a little bit, I was just thought, do you know what, I can't be bothered with it anymore. Do you know what I mean? And I didn't come back until the whole situation with CJ and Sally Ann and P. That is when, even after that, like then, it wasn't until I heard that Julie had been attacked. That was when I got involved. That is when I don't like the idea of her having any kind of trauma to do with YouTube. It's not fair on her. But
But it's okay to set boundaries. That's what I was saying.
now I'm just like, now I'm back to my watching my spending time with my girls, but just watching telly, trying to do some on my book, and it's
And
one of them.
I'm glad you said that, but you can do that. And I think that's what a lot of people are
Mm.
missing.
Yeah, I mean, I've been on Granny's chat today, and
Yeah,
it was
enjoyed
laugh.
it.
Like CJ was up there. I think CJ's asleep.
Yeah,
She
I'm not
just dropped
surprised.
off, and I haven't been able to get a hold of her. So I'm assuming that she realised that she was tired and just took herself off. And
Well, I'm glad she did.
gone
And
to
that's
sleep.
what,
Yeah, she's gone to sleep. So I think I haven't really spoken to her today, apart from being on Granny's. Bless
Yeah.
her, because me and her have got this complete different sort of like time zone. She's said to be asleep when I'm awake, and vice versa. Do you know? Right. With everything that's happened with what Lycan said, it has brought a lot of shit to the surface for me.
I'm going to talk about that because
I just want to
yeah.
say this is a trigger warning.
I know.
And I wish he would realise how much trauma he has caused, not just myself, but other women in the community.
Yeah.
When he uses that word, when that happened to me when I was 23, so what, 29 years ago or so, I wrote 2 poems, and I'd never written a poem before, maybe at school, but I'd never written anything down on paper as a poem for anything else other than this. I've never wrote a poem since. And I just want to share them with you. So
Absolutely.
this is a trigger warning. It is a trigger warning.
Trigger warning, everyone.
Bear with me, because it's like,
no, I know.
When you write, I have put them on my community post. When you put something away, when you lock something away and try to forget about it, it's, I read them today and I did get quite sort of like emotional, but it was brought up back in March because obviously I found out that he died. So this is the first one. Today I want to be free. I just want him to see. I'm tired of crying. I wish he would stop lying. Tomorrow I want to see the pain go away, but all is in vain. I still see his face that I wish I could erase. Sometimes I want to run away, but I know it's not the right way. I'll just have to face facts. I can't change the past. He'll never change. He'll do it again. Maybe not today, and that's the pain. No one can see he's got an evil mind. Just hope one day the truth they'll find. The clock will always go forward, and I must go toward the end of this nightmare. Put it behind me, there's no one else to care. Because it was very, very hard talking about it to my mum.
I get that.
Do you know what I mean? I just locked it away. Right, this is the second one. Awake in the night, alone and scared. These nightmares that tear me apart, when will they end? I gave my trust, but you abused it. I gave my friendship, and you used it. I go out at night to try and forget, but I turn around and you're there, pathetic. They say you're scared, but I say of what? He's a slime. People should accept the consequence of their crime. Why should I be the one to hide and suffer? I did nothing wrong, not even an offer. Your day will come when you can no longer lie. God has eyes, you know. He sees everything, lets nothing go by. Sometimes I hope and pray that soon you'll die. Maybe that will be the day my eyes no longer cry. Yeah, just, and the day that I found out he died, that was the best day. And it did close a book. And obviously, him coming out with something like that today, like the other day, just opens wounds. Just opens wounds up, and it's hard, you know. But yeah. You there, Jura?
Hold
She
on.
wants-
I was on mute.
Oh,
And I was talking away to you, and I was on
Where's
mute.
she gone? Where's she gone? Thank you,
Um,
everybody.
Well, that was beautiful, and I did read it. I read it twice. What I'm going to say, and again, trigger warning. Not everyone can speak about what they've went through. Okay, they bury it deep, 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 deep down and into the back of your mind, and you refuse to let that come to the front of your mind. And we've all different ways of dealing with things. I did get a few emails this week that would have broken your heart.
Yes, he did die. He was buried on April Fool's Day.
When someone talks about the R,
yeah,
and brushes it off, like, oh, you're another one.
So nonchalant.
You're another one that got R'd.
Yeah.
And then discuss it as if to bring up a .org. I can tell you the trauma, the violence.
He did it on he started reading it out on his live, the full thing, and I'm like,
it won't ever go away. I'm going to be honest, it doesn't go away.
It doesn't go away. But then when you've got dicks like that go like say things the way he said it, was like so.
And the shame.
It's okay, Craftastic.
The anger. Every emotion that you have comes out. Plus other emotions that you actually didn't know. And when you hear a dickhead, an absolute dickhead, that hasn't a clue what it's like to be raped or to be sexually abused.
No.
Take a seat. Take a fucking seat. Right? That's not entertainment. It's not black humour.
No. It's vile. I agree, Kimmy K. Anyone that's in that in his chats now that support him, I don't want nothing to do with.
And you've set your boundaries, and I get that. I totally get that. What I did say earlier is, for me, I have my boundaries. My boundaries is different, and I get that. Who somebody's friend is on here, that is up to them, right? If they choose, that's none of my business. But what is my business is, you know, obviously if certain person's in a chat, I won't go in when that person's in the chat.
No.
Right? I also don't expect to, you know, that person to be allowed to drag me when I'm not in that chat if I'm friends with somebody else, right? You know, that's my boundaries.
Yeah.
I'm not saying everybody's very different, and that's okay, right? And somebody's opinion is different than what my opinion is. And I'm not a Natasha, and I'm not going to tell people what they can and can't do on here. But we've our boundaries, and you're the same. But you've every right to have your boundaries, Laurie.
What I'm going to say is, I'm not going to tell people where they can and can't go. What I'm saying is that anyone that is in their channel, I don't want anything to do personally.
Yeah, and do you know what? That's okay.
If they come into your chat, then there's nothing do you know what I mean? There is nothing I can do because, you know, they're coming into your chat. But me personally, I won't have them in my chats.
I won't have
on my channel.
But I won't ever have anyone say, I mean, he's blocked out here. He won't be back in. Right? But I won't have anyone say anything about you or CJ or any of my friends. You know that. And that was one of the reasons I went up last night, or the other night. That hour, and what he said about you. I'm sorry, Laurie. That should never have been on here.
Mm,
That's not fucking entertainment.
no.
It's not.
It was like the whole barrage of insults before as well, you know, it was disgusting. It was like, oh, you bald fat bitch and all this lot. And then I'm like, well, you're boring me now because I'm not bald and my hair is growing. Secondly, I shaved it off for a fucking very good reason. Do you know what I mean? Yes, I know I'm aware that I'm overweight and I'm trying to do something about it. Go swimming near enough every day. So, you know, those kind of insults are a bit sort of, because they've happened so much over the last 3.5 years, like about my weight, etc., and about my teeth and stuff. It's boring, it's tedious. But when they start talking about like the R word, that is a different story. That is because I know myself as a survivor that it's not just me, it's other women that are in the community that will be triggered by that comment. So it wasn't just he was having a go at me, but he was attacking every other person out there that has suffered that.
So done with it. You know, he can be smart and he can be funny. Yes, I get it. Does he go too far? He's not a young man. He's middle-aged. He's come into a community and he calls us Karens. Yeah. That's okay. We're middle-aged women. You know, we're in here gossiping, bitching. We are going to take offence at things that we've lived through. And be it SA, R, all that. Yeah. We are going to take offence at that.
And do you know why he did it? Why he said it? Because he assumed that a picture that CJ had sent me was a picture of his penis. And
that wouldn't be right either. I don't agree with that either.
And it wasn't, because Jess has never sent that to CJ. So how could CJ have sent that to me? Do you know what I mean? It was the peen bomber. And I just was laughing. I was pissing myself. And because he came up onto the stream, she'd messaged me and she said, it's not, she told me whose it was. But because he was annoying me, I did make out that it was possibly something to do with him. Because I don't like him. Do you know what I mean?
No. I didn't mind him, but he's went too far. Way, way too far. I don't give a shite what he says about me. I'll not be listening to him. I'm going to unsub from each and every channel. It's not funny. It really isn't. It's just, he should know better. So done with it. He should, of course he should. He knows what community he's in. He maybe doesn't like hearing that.
He came into this community for one thing and one thing only, is the subs. That is what he came into the community for. He came from this MGTOW or whatever community, and his channel hadn't grown. And as soon as he's come into here, into this community, he's got loads of new subs. I mean, he lost a few subs when he's done what he's done. But that is why he came into the community, is to get in this big, massive community that it is, to get the subs.
He does, Charlie. He is middle-aged.
He's a middle-aged child.
I just find it strange.
He does Kimmy K. Totally.
And I actually agree. There's men that's in this community and they've been nothing but respectful. And they get a lot of shit through at them. Oh my God, I've seen them get shit through at them. From us, middle-aged woman, right? And they certainly don't deal with it the way that this has been dealt with. Hey, Blue October. And I hope, Delaney, are you okay?
Exactly.
Maybe you're right, so done with it. Maybe you are.
Mm.
But again, as I say, we've all got our boundaries. Everybody is free to go wherever they want. I'm certainly not going to be, but I'm quite happy in my own wee corner, and I mean that.
Exactly.
And I hope Sally Ann comes back stronger, right? And I mean, she certainly can't get back into this back and forth, Laurie. She can't.
No.
It's
no.
not healthy.
She needs to take a big break. And
you know, because if she comes back and it starts off again, it's just not going to end well.
no.
It's just going to go right back to where we were on Friday. But I know it's hard to ignore people. I do.
Yeah, look, I've been there.
I know you have, and you've done here, girl. You were doing really well. You had.
We hadn't talked about. We hadn't even looked at anything they were doing, and then CJ got sent screenshots of her, and then I'd seen some screenshots of her lying about. Well, I'm not going to say she's lying about it. I don't know if it's happened, but she was blaming CJ for somebody contacting the police and saying that her father had something to do with domestic violence or something. I don't know what it was about, but knives had been mentioned, and I know for a fact that CJ wouldn't do that. She hasn't looked. Do you know what I mean? She's not interested in her. We don't talk about her, and that's the thing that them lot don't understand is there's too much going on in this community for us to be fucking bothered about them. Do you know what I mean? It's like everything else, it takes up her concentration and her mind. She doesn't bother about them. She's not interested. So why on earth would she go and put out of the blue a complaint into the police about Marie? It doesn't make sense. And then saying that there was a fake account running around in her dead relative's name, trolling Marie. We didn't even know her relative's fucking name. Do you know what I mean? It's pathetic. It's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. There's been 2 accounts that were in Lycans tonight. One is called Curly Kate.
Nice.
And another is that Maria Lucas.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the 2 trolls from our old community. Putting in my like where I live. And I'm like, I've been quite open that I live in Coventry. Do you know what I mean? People know that I live in Coventry. They've known for a long time that I live in Coventry. So I don't know why they thought they were being clever putting my city name in the chat. Like they thought they were doxing me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's just a shite show. It is. And it's just this, it just is a continuous back and forth. Now, I'm going to show something. 1-800 has put up a clip and she's put it in.
Oh, Forbusters.
Yeah.
I like Forbusters videos.
Oh, I love them.
There's been some really good ones about Angela.
She's brilliant.
Got a great channel and some great videos up.
I've dropped her link as well because I played. Oh.
He is a man boy.
Now, I have not.
I think everybody got something in their past.
Oh. Trigger warning. All right, okay. I found this video and it's about Wendy Pack, the challenged lady known from Howard Stern. Lycan and Brutally Lauren were at the time teaming up. Hypocrisy at its best, right? I've dropped the link to 1-800. They're a great channel, great clips. Let's have a look at this. And I think if any of you have watched Howard Stern, you know who Wendy is.
I think everybody got something in their past, some sin, some awful secret thing. A lot of people walking around out there already dead, just need to be put out of their misery. That's where I come in, Fate's message.
Right. Wendy cut herself because you're a little bitch.
Good, Wendy, cut yourself. Go long ways. Cut the veins.
Let him talk.
Do us all a
Let
fucking
him
favor.
do it.
Do us all a favor, you fucking scamming piece of shit.
Let him talk.
Cut yourself. Oh, she's turned emo. Oh God, Wendy cut herself. Oh,
Let him talk.
you're fucking pathetic. You're so fucking pathetic with your. Oh my God, poor Wendy. She's a
Unsound
scamming piece of
methods.
shit.
You'll see
Everybody
why.
fucking knows it.
Are you
guys
jelly
like
bread?
dragging
Are
this
you
figure.
jelly bread?
Wendy? Wendy's going to be dead within 2 years. Wendy's not going to be alive in 2 years. I am. I'm not jealous. She's a.
Just want to say, trigger warning. If this isn't, the next 4 minutes isn't for you, just mute. But it is a trigger warning. This is another part of the internet that I stay well clear of.
She's a morbidly obese monster who's on her way out. We all know this.
Anything else? You got anything else you want?
I'm happy I'm going to be alive in 2 years, and she isn't.
The issue right now is the fact that he caused someone to cut themselves by running his mouth.
Yeah,
And the
Wendy.
person-
And he's
Wendy
told her to
too.
do it again. He's told her to
Wendy's
do
a
it
really
again.
nice person, you know.
Yep.
And then he does that. So I think the ass whipping is in order.
He's got some
Comment?
serious fucking issues.
Wendy is a drama queen, and she didn't cut herself. She's emo. She fucking
Wendy's
cried when
the
Jamie
drama
yelled at
queen.
her. That's what she does. She
Right.
Hold on. Sorry, I've got a comment on the stream. Sorry about that, peeps. Right, Fraudbusters. Put this clip up. Scacious, can you drop their link for me, please, again? They're talking about, I haven't seen this clip. If Fraudbusters could explain it in comments, I really would appreciate it. Okay. Share screen. Sorry about this. Do you want me to play it from the start again? This is Wendy Pike that used to be on the Howard Stern show. 1-800, if you could maybe say in comments, appreciate it. Trigger warning, if you don't want to watch it, I totally get it.
I think everybody got something in their past, some sin, some awful secret thing. A lot of people walking around out there already dead, just need to be put out of their misery. That's where I come in, Fate's message.
Right. Wendy cut herself because you're a little bitch.
Good, Wendy, cut yourself. Go long ways. Cut the veins.
Let him
Do
talk.
us all a
Let
fucking
him
favor.
do it.
Do
Let
us
him
all
talk.
a favor, you fucking scamming piece of shit.
Let him talk.
Cut yourself. Oh, she's turned emo. Oh God, Wendy cut herself. Oh,
Let him talk.
fucking pathetic. You're so fucking pathetic with your. Oh my God, poor Wendy. She's a
Unsound
scamming piece of
methods.
shit.
You'll see
Everybody
why.
fucking knows it.
Are you
guys
jelly
dragging
bread?
this
Are
figure.
you jelly bread?
Wendy? Wendy's going to be dead within 2 years. Wendy's not going to be alive in 2 years. I am. I'm not jealous. She's a morbidly obese monster who's on her way out. We all know this.
Anything else? You got anything else you want?
I'm happy I'm going to be alive in 2 years, and she isn't.
The issue right now is the fact that he caused someone to cut themselves by running his mouth.
Yeah,
And the
Wendy.
person-
And he's told
Wendy
her to do
too.
it again. He's told her to
Wendy's
do
a
it
really
again.
nice person, you know. And then he does that. So I think the ass whipping is in order.
He's got some
Comment?
serious fucking issues.
Wendy is a drama queen, and she didn't cut herself. She's emo. She fucking cried
Wendy's
when
the
Jamie
drama
yelled at
queen.
her. That's what she does. She
Right,
just likes
Wendy's
to use
right,
it.
right,
Yeah, she
right.
did it to you too, like, and she started crying for no reason with you, and I said that was no reason when I came on and asked you about it, because you know that's what she does. She cries easy, looking for attention. She does it all the time, and she didn't cut herself. If you believe that, you are a dumb fucking idiot. Show the proof.
You're the one who wished her dead. You said for her.
He's gonna eat herself to death, and I don't give a fuck about that.
You
Any
said
confused
kill
person
herself.
decides to kill themselves, go ahead.
You said to Wendy,
You're a
go
fucking
kill
idiot.
yourself.
No, I didn't. I didn't. Wendy, cut yourself. Go long ways. Cut the veins.
Let him talk.
Do us all a
Let
fucking
him
favor.
do it.
Do us all a favor, you fucking scamming piece of shit. No, I didn't. I didn't say go kill
You
yourself.
did.
I said
Yes, you
you
did.
cut yourself. Go long ways. Cut the veins.
Let him talk.
Do us all a
Let
fucking
him
favor.
do it.
Do us all a favor, you fucking scamming piece of shit. No, I didn't.
You're gonna
I didn't say go
Yes,
kill
you
yourself.
did.
I said
Yes,
you'll
you
be dead
did.
within 2 years.
Brutal. I know you're watching. You know we said what he said.
Yeah.
Brutal. Oh, so scary. So fucking scary. You guys are such a
Look at that
faggot.
picture
You're
that
so
they put
gay.
up
You are so gay.
from the
You
early
have
90s.
no idea how gay you are. Hey, hater. Okay, I'll say it right now. If Wendy eats herself to death, I don't give a fuck. And I don't care if any of the other fat fucks eat herself to death.
No,
You're fucking- and Wendy's a horrible person. She scams people. Has been doing it for years, and everybody knows about it. She uses the money for Jesse uses the money for meth, and her mom uses it for scratch offs. Everybody knows.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
The info. People send it to me. You think I'm going to tell you?
That's right. That's right, Chris.
You
You
know
said
who
that to cut lengthways. You said
as far
that.
as your guys and stuff.
You
as far
said
as
that,
your-
dude. You
Just
said
what?
that. Admit you said that.
What? Wendy, cut yourself. Go long ways. Cut the veins.
Let him
Do us
talk.
all a
Let
fucking
him
favor.
do it.
Do
Let
us
him
all
talk.
a favor, you fucking scamming piece of shit.
You told her to cut.
You told Wendy to cut lengthways.
Oh yeah, if she's gonna cut herself, yeah. If you don't know killed you, listen. Anybody's gonna commit suicide when you do the little.
No, you told her specifically to
That's
cut herself.
gay. So if you're gonna be an emo fag, then that's
You're a
what you do.
piece of
Go ahead.
shit.
Oh, you're so moral like, and I'm oh Jesus, poor Wendy. Oh no. I want to fight Brutal Mafia. What the fuck? Dude? Just use a normal font.
Wow.
Wow,
No.
that is vile.
Now, I have to say, and I will say this, Leghorn was not part of what was going on
No.
there.
No,
He did actually say.
Yeah, he did say.
Yeah.
But
It's
didn't.
that's communities like that scare me.
Mm,
They do, because this is what we're dealing with.
mhm.
There we go, Natalie. Yeah. I don't understand that whole sector of YouTube. Very strange. They all attack each other constantly and make up rumors and lies about each other 24/7. Yeah. Right. The backstory is Wendy Pack. She was a mentally disabled, or she is a mentally disabled woman, and she used to be on Howard Stern, and I think she was part of a community on YouTube. That video, Ghost of Gura Lathers, was 2 years ago. If somebody could drop 1-800, maybe I can. This is 1-800 Fraudbusters channel here. Laurie, does that not frighten you? Like, to think that
Yeah,
there's people like that
yeah,
about?
yeah, it is.
You know,
It's-
oh,
But there are communities out there that are vile, really vile. Like, they do make. I mean, the community that me and CJ and Jude and Valerie and everyone that came from, ours is like a fucking tea party compared to this community. And yet this community is like a tea party to a lot of other communities that are out there.
I'm not going to mention names, but there's a few that I went over and I looked in and I blacked out slowly. I mean, hell. Hey, Angela. Now, fraudbusters, you're saying Lycan allegedly used her. So he was obviously aware of Wendy Pike. Is that right?
So he's used to using mentally disabled or physically disabled people. That's his that's
known for
I know. That's what he does. He uses them for his own pleasure.
Did you see that clip I played of Angela's earlier?
No, which one? I might have watched it.
About Mrs. P saying that she had to get something off her chest.
Oh, yes. Just played it on hers earlier.
Wow. Has everybody seen that?
Piece
I
of
think
shit.
maybe they have.
Piece of shit. Doing that to a lady that's,
Wow.
Vile.
It's crazy.
Vile.
Oh, look at my clip I posted earlier. Oh, about the German lady. Right, and I'm going to play the other clip.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw her on.
And I'll play it again.
I saw
okay.
That.
Are you tired, my love?
No. Carry on. I'll mute myself.
Okay, hopefully I can get this back up. Maybe not. Me and technology isn't the best. I'm just going to go to Fraudbusters. Whew. If someone could drop Angela's Clips and Giggles, she's another great clip channel, I'll tell you. We've got some great clip channels on here. They're brilliant. Angela and Fraudbusters, Kool-Aid. Oh my God, we've loads. And we all help and promote each other. We're all on the same page. Hey, Parker. Right, hopefully I can get this. Angela's Clips and Giggles. Angela does great clips here. Sorry for keeping you about here, but you know what I'm like. This is me we're talking about. I mean, this is bad. I have to say, I thought that the picture was going to be like somebody showing their boobs or something. Hell, was I wrong? And I'm not a prude, but that was explicit porn to send to anyone. Like, what the actual fuck?
Again, I talked privately with Lycan through Messenger outside of YouTube. And when Sally started in and was going on this rant and so forth, again, this has really been eating away at me. Lycan messaged me with a pretty explicit photo and said to me, put this up on your community wall, let Sally see it, and then take it down immediately. And then all of a sudden Sally sees it and she starts calling me, oh, Mrs. P, what a nasty little dirty hussy you are. And the photo came from Lycan. He messaged me with it on Messenger and told me just to do it long enough to get her attention.
Thank you for ratting me out, Mrs. P. Yeah. Thanks for that.
Well, like
you know what? Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it, Mrs. P. Look, I knew that Mrs. P. Hold on, Mrs. P. Hold on. I knew Mrs. P couldn't keep a secret, so I'm owning it. Yes, motherfucker. I gave Mrs. P that photo to put on her community wall to try to porn bomb your ass because you were just stalking her community page, harassing her for hours on end. So yeah, motherfucker, I gave her that shit and like, Mrs. P, post this shit. Post that motherfucking shit and get her shit taken down.
But again, people have been
Fuck
coming
y'all.
at me about it and asked me.
Oh, what happened there? Shite. Hold on, sorry about
Fuck happened today with Vivian. I am so sick of her and her
Don't
wishing.
even get me on.
Sorry about that, peeps.
What a nasty little dirty hussy you are. And the photo came from like, and he messaged me with it on Messenger and told me just to do it long enough to get her
Wow.
attention.
Thank you
Mrs.
for
P,
ratting
stop
me out,
throwing
Mrs.
the
P.
dirt.
Yeah. Thanks for
I
that.
know.
Well, like I
You know
said,
what? Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it, Mrs. P. Look, I knew that Mrs. P. Hold on, Mrs. P. Hold on. I knew Mrs. P couldn't keep a secret, so I'm owning it. Yes, motherfucker. I
knew
gave
about
Mrs. P that photo to put on our community wall to try to porn bomb your ass because you were just stalking her community page, harassing her for hours on end. So yeah, motherfucker, I gave her that shit and like, Mrs. P, post this shit. Post that motherfucking shit and get her shit taken down.
but again, people have been
Fuck
coming
y'all.
at me about it and asked me.
All right, thanks, Angela. That's okay. That's why it's right. Well, I'm on here.
What the fuck happened today with Vivian?
What the hell? I don't know. I actually don't know what to say. What do you think, Laurie?
Piece of shit. He just is a dirty, dirty piece of shit.
I mean, who does that?
That's just using and abusing someone like Mrs. P. Vile, 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 vile. And thinks it's funny. Do you know what I mean? He just sat there. Absolutely. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, you stalking Mrs. P's community post. But you were all sat there watching Sally Ann's videos.
So what they were going to actually do, because somebody, I asked this earlier, was once, if that had come up on Sally's screen, they would have struck it for nudity.
Yes.
And her channel would have went down.
Yes.
Fuck.
Vile. The thing is, the problem is there that someone could have reported Mrs. P's channel and she could have lost her channel. So
of course.
He done that. He wouldn't do it himself, but he did it to Mrs. P. He let Mrs. P lose her channel. He's a dog. Dog shit on a stick.
Right. This here is the German, right? German lady is on panel with Vivian.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Tits Up.
Hi, Tits Up.
Hi, Blue October. Hi, Sandy. Hi, One Red Rose. Hi, Sherry.
And this is about the previous clip that we used of 1-800. And this is again about Wendy Pack, another mentally vulnerable person.
Want for money and stuff like that. And to be honest, I haven't been listening or paying attention to that entire community that I actually left. So, you know what I mean? I don't really get down with them anymore.
My problem is he's acting.
Going, did you just get off work? Yeah. He doesn't lie about, you know, his need or want for money and stuff like that. And to be honest, I haven't been listening or paying attention to that entire community that I actually left. So, you know what I mean? I don't really get down with them anymore.
My problem is he's acting as if he wants to call these people out, but he's doing the same or worse. Like you better, in my opinion, you better shut up. If you do bullshit, if you're all about the money grab and shit, then you shouldn't call people out about stuff. In my opinion.
I have to agree. Yeah. That's why, like, I don't know. It's just such a shit show. I have to say that's
and currently I see him with Mrs. Portland, and that's kind of a red flag to me too, because I saw him taking control of Wendy Peck. You don't know Wendy Peck, Vivian, and Andy knows her. She's like Mrs. Portland is special needs. Wendy Peck is more special needs than Mrs. Portland, but he took control of her panel, of her channel, and used her too.
Oh yeah,
and I see that going on with Mrs. Portland in a bit, and you know, and I gotta say, Country Joe, I'm not necessarily on the same page, but calling him out for that, I agree. I agree.
Did you see the live earlier with Brutally Lauren, German lady?
Yeah, he was up there.
He was up there, yeah.
He was up there. I was not happy, but I mean, I cannot tell Lauren.
The whole time though, he was getting trolled, and
I know. I was in there too. I was. Yeah. He was saying, "Oh, please don't post about my mother." Well, you motherfucker! How about you not posting about other people's daughters?
It is.
You're getting mad because they're dropping videos that you know, and if you're going into the lines, then expect that shit, you know.
Exactly. Nice. And he. I was kind of a little bit disappointed because Lauren acted like she doesn't know what he's about. Like she was kind of playing like, "Oh, I don't get it," but she knows damn well because he pulled some fuck shit with her. Well, like he went real life on her. Like, yeah.
So I pretty sure knew what she was doing.
Who's Brutally Lauren?
She's she comes from the same community as him, and she's cool. I like her, but they have a history, like him and her. They were cool with each other for a long time, then they fell out, and it was really ugly. And it looks like that it's getting back together now. No, although many people in her camp don't like him because they know exactly how he is.
Wow.
He started complaining about the trolling.
Yeah. He's a narcissist. He's a narcissist. He cannot take when people are, you know.
Well, you have to love the troll sometimes.
Yeah. But Viv, like, if you enjoy what you're doing, I don't think you should stop. I mean, even though Granny's my friend, if you enjoy doing, you know, calling her out and stuff, keep doing it. Like, you know, you don't have to, because like you fell out with certain people doesn't mean you have to stop what you like doing.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's been my intention for a while, and it's not necessarily because of, you know, any reason other than
like
I think I have a shelf life, and then you know I gotta go. You know what I mean?
But I mean, just if you enjoy, I mean, just keep doing what you're doing. I mean.
Yeah,
if it's gonna work out, it's gonna work out.
What many people do, like I kind of think it's really fake when you fall out with someone. Like, and I saw it from Natasha, and I'm not defending Natasha. Natasha wouldn't probably defend me either. But what I'm a good observer, and I saw many people like that Scarlett, who looks like the fucking crypt keeper, that Horace Christian, and like I see these people like changing like like changing their opinions, making like a 360, like changing their whole thing because they're falling out now. All of it.
So. Now we know what community this is all coming from.
That Brutally Lauren. I mean, she sat there whinging, saying that CJ had slagged her off. CJ hadn't fucking mentioned that.
It's gone crazy. That was German lady Memphis.
Oh, was she on Brutally Lauren's last night?
No, she wouldn't be on.
Yes, she was. It was Friday night. She was going on.
Oh, yes. Oh, right. Sorry. No. Yeah. A German lady obviously doesn't like Brutally Lauren.
No.
Brutally Lauren, is it?
Lauren.
I have heard of her. Yes, I'm aware of German lady. Oh, she's now an NC supporter. Right.
Yes.
German lady.
Oh, has she?
Wow,
she belongs in the right place then, don't she, with NC? She's doing things.
Memphis Mama. Just a bit, girl. There was something I was going to speak about, right? And it's to do with Candy Kisses, if Candy's in here. Candy was very upset the other day.
Oh,
I know. Skid Row, as we know her, right? Obviously had brought her up. She had went through dragging everybody. Right? We all got it.
As she does.
Why she picked on Candy is more than I know. Candy does not do anybody any harm, for God's sake. Dorothy had donated $20 or something. It was back around Christmas, I believe. Candy's brother was in a terrible accident, and there was some donations, and Dorothy from that stage on has been calling her out for this and calling her like a scammer. And, you know, it's got very upsetting because now Candy doesn't, you know, she's worried about putting her PayPal up or her Cash App up.
Yeah.
I said, just ignore it. Put it up. It's her channel.
Mm-hmm.
And sadly, no matter what, there's always going to be people, right?
Hi, Tokyo.
Hi, Tokyo. Talk about it. They are. That's the sad thing.
Yes, he does, Cheryl. Carolyn.
Oh, is that K-Rocks?
I think so. She had a go at CJ for no reason.
I know. She did. She'll probably have a go at me now because I mentioned her name.
I think she's one of these people, God love her, that will have a go because everyone else is. So she feels that she needs to keep in with the crowd. So she has to have this say. But yeah, she had a right go at.
So if Sagacious is in, if you could drop Candy's channel and everybody just give her a wee sub, she really would appreciate it. I mean that. She really would appreciate it. Everybody, you know, even if 20 people give her a sub, she would be absolutely bloody delighted. You know, she gets called out, hey, the wandering sub, and it upsets her.
Hi, everybody in chat. Sorry, I'm not been looking at people coming in. Sorry, that's a bit rude.
Not everybody can take it. They just can't.
Mm.
And it is upsetting for some people. Of course
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Did I say Coco? Hello? No, absolutely, Coco. He's definitely not. And Laurie has got the privilege of kicking his ass should he ever come in here.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how many accounts he has, but his ass will be fucking
Just let me know and I will kick his ass.
Wherever he goes, it's none of my business. I don't plan to talk on him again.
No.
I say that. Look, Laurie, we all say that, but it doesn't sometimes work that way.
No.
Hey, Sherry.
I'm not interested in the silly little boy.
I'm sorry that you were all brought up in that. That was bad.
It's just,
you know, it's just not right.
No.
When was this that she shouted at CJ, then went straight off panel, snagged CJ for nothing? Oh, I think I do remember.
Yeah, she did.
Was that on my channel?
No. Was it on Lycans? When CJ went on to Lycans to try and sort stuff out with Mrs. P.
Yeah.
Or was it right? I can't remember. Well, it was either Robbie's or Lycans. I'm not sure.
So, Laurie, how do you feel now? How do you feel about all this shit show going forward?
As I've said earlier, I'm just going to step back and, you know, melt into the background. You know me? I'm like, I've got things to do. Yeah, it's just, the week, like, obviously the whole thing with Sally Ann, it just goes to show you how dangerous people are.
Yeah.
People who have double standards, don't care about people's mental health when crying about their own. You know, it's just, and it's become so like toxic and
yeah.
do you know what I mean? It's like
grimy.
Yeah, it's like, well, if you're going to talk about me, I'm going to talk about you, kind of thing, you know. And then it's backwards and forwards, and it's like, oh, you're boring me now. Especially with Lycan, it's like, you're boring me now. I know what kind of person you are. You're a piece of shit. You can stay in the gutter where you belong. Bye bye. Yeah, I just don't think she understands this Carolyn. I've seen her on panels before, and she'll follow the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realise that he was in her head and getting her to say stuff now.
And I didn't know about Wendy Pike.
No, that disgusting.
Fraudbusters
Oh my
was
God,
great.
So I missed a bit about him. Who is he? The guy that was on that panel talking about Wendy like that.
Phew. Fraud might know. Obviously, it's another community that we want no fucking part of. That was.
Yeah. So yeah, she's her cognitive is reduced.
Yeah.
Cognitive abilities, etc., is reduced.
Oh. You know, and it's people like that, you know, are very vulnerable.
Yeah. Yeah. They are being used, both of them. How many more is he going to do it to? So this Wendy Pack was used by him, and now he's using 2 in the community. Yeah, he is. He's vile. I mean, look at the communities that he's actually come from. And he thinks it's okay to bring that dark shit to our community. No, Lycan, go back to actually where you came from, the communities that you came from, because you're not welcome here, and drag all the other sorry asses that are following you and thinking it's okay back to your community and let them sit over there with you.
I'm just surprised that he's surprised that we're being Karens, as he would say about it. I'm okay being a Karen. I'm absolutely fine.
Yeah. And there's some brilliant Karens. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's some great Karens.
But the one that I see that cannot take even one little bit of criticism is him. It's crazy. It's him that's getting emotional.
He spat his dummy out because he thought I was laughing at his peen.
Yeah. And look, I get it too. You weren't, but
no, I was laughing at a peen.
Yeah, at a peen.
But it
could have been
wasn't
any bloody peen. But I get that too, and I have to say that wasn't right either. I get that that his picture was sent around. No, I mean I have to be fair on both sides here. I wouldn't want to see a fucking peen on here. I think we've seen enough peens on here.
Exactly.
But I just don't get.
I literally, and like CJ sat there and went, "Oh yeah, Lorraine loves having pictures of Willie sent to," and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Come on, girl. You've
had as soon as she sent it, I was like, my eyes are burning. What the fuck did you send me that for?
Well, you don't mind if it's the one that you want.
Oh,
but,
no.
Oh, yeah, I know, Laurie. Oh,
ugly.
There's another fraud. What have you found? I found another challenged lady who's new to me. He and Sarah, Mrs. Lycan, found last fall.
Oh.
Fuck.
You know what I mean? He is.
Right.
You groomer. He's grooming these people.
Everybody needs to sub to 1-800 because she's going to be having the clips and she's going to be uploading them.
Yeah, that's grooming vulnerable people.
JD?
Oh, disgusting.
But I mean, I honestly don't know what he expected. Middle-aged woman, right? Yeah, we're going to take offence. And we're going to be offended and clap back or whatever you want to call it. And we're not going to accept that. Like, I mean,
no.
Him that hasn't
JD, that's all the spuds and the fertilizer. It's the fertilizer. The peat. Get some peat out in the land. Oh God.
It'll probably go off on one that we're talking about this, but so what? But as I said earlier, I don't care where he goes, what channels he's in, who's friends with them. That's up to them, whatever they want to do. For me, it's a big fat no. And I know the people that are in here chatting, it's a big fat no. And I know for Laurie, it's definitely a no.
No.
It's just gone. Who's going live next? I think Kelly was going to go live.
I'm going to bed. My head, I've had such a headache today. Like, it's just, my eyes are burning.
I think it's just the whole stress of it. It's been absolutely crazy.
Shalimai is a narcissist. A combine harvester.
Combine harvester.
To be fair, it should have been an Irish. Should have been an Irish accent, shouldn't it, JD?
So, is Milana in here?
Who?
And Sassy Bones. What time's Kelly going?
Oh, Kelly the advocate.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. I'm going to bed, so I won't see her.
Yeah, you'll be in your bed, girl.
Yeah, that's what happens. A lot of the later American lives, I'm in bed. Oh,
Milan, what time's Kelly going live at? So I can drop her link.
Sorry, this is my phone. My phone is trying to connect to my bloody computer. Stop it!
Oh my God, Memphis. Yeah, and I won't be in the same chat either. I'll just wait and see, or I'll leave if he comes in. I'm grand with that.
Oh, what is wrong with you? Stop.
Jesus, there's a lot of clicking.
It's this bloody thingy. Charlie. Yeah, thank you, Charlie. I think the whole...
Oh, right, okay. Right, I'm going to see if I can get... I've got Kelly subbed here. Let's drop Kelly's. Let's see, Kelly's. Remember to hit the like, everyone. It's a free way to support me.
Bloody unplugged it. It's driving me mad. I'm like, shut up.
Well, I just hope next week's going to be a better week for everybody.
Yeah.
I think everybody's bloody battered and bruised.
I just hope that Sally Ann takes a good, time off.
I know.
And, gets the help that she needs.
Did you...
But if she does come back, she can just stick to her crafts and having the nice little chat. It's nice when she has a nice little chat, when she's doing her crafts. Hi, Cromer Town.
And I think...
Thank you, Blue Velvet River.
All of us now, it just won't be happening with Sally Ann. We can't have this again. She can't go through this again. It's just too much. Absolutely too much.
And obviously those people need ignoring. Kelly said, as soon as you're finished, I think.
That's fine. Laurie, thank you so much for coming up.
No problem. Thank you for letting me know.
No, you're fine. I'll just say good night to everyone here.
Yes. Good night, everybody.
All right, my love.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Laurie. I'm still here, everyone. What are you talking about cookies for, Irvin? Oh, hold on till I put this on here. I think this weekend has just been a bit tough for everybody. And we'll all get back into it. And there maybe be a wee bit more peace. Well, for a week anyway. That's all we want. Hey, Blue Velvet River. Definitely. Tracy, absolutely. Moving forward stronger. Absolutely, yeah. Because that's what needs to be done here. She, as I say, she is so talented at crafting. She's really, really good. And this shit is just shit, really. It's not important. None of it's important. Hi, Cramatine. I see you're an up-and-coming channel. Another clip channel. I'm telling you, I've got a lot of competition. Absolutely agree, nice. Just come back, do what you want, Who's Crama, Jude? She is Crama. I'm trying to catch up here. but she's got great mods and she's got great support. And I'm sure all you ladies would just like to get back to doing your crafting. Maybe a bit of soft drama, but Jesus, none of this. I think we've all had it. Oh, I was answering grammar. Okay, Jude. But you've all been brilliant. Thank yous for all coming in. Cramatown, you'll get there. You'll get there. I'm going to get your link and I'll drop your link. Thank you, Diamond Eyes, my friend. You're always there for me. I know you've got your little grandson this weekend. And I'm glad that you're out and about because we all need a break from YouTube, really. But go over to Kelly the Advocates. She's doing the after show. Well, she's the main show. I'm just really a little teeny weeny channel. So I'm the warm-up act, actually. Kelly's on next. And again, everybody, look, just remember, you know, look after yourself. And Milan, I have to say, you're brilliant. You definitely are the voice of reason. I'm not the voice of reason. You are, girl. And you're a great support. And thank you, Dave. And thank you, Sagacious. Tits up, everyone. And I'm going to see you all over at Kelly the Advocates. Good night, everyone. And take care. And look after yourselves.